What's crack YouTube? Paul Cloud Chasing Cyclist back for another review. Today it's two products from Wismic and Jabo, the Noisy Cricket and the Indestructible RDA. So as I said there in the intro, guys, it's two products from Wismic and Jabo. It's the Noisy Cricket Series Mech Mod and the Indestructible RDA. Received both of these from the Siggy shop, local brick and mortar. So big thumbs up to you guys, Colin, cheers for that. And from what I believe, they both retailed are at £25 each, which isn't bad to be fair for a brick and mortar store. It's in and around what they are online. We'll take a look at the Noisy Cricket first, and then we'll take a look at the Indestructible, and I'll put a build in it, and we'll get the two of them firing together. So we will. So we'll dive down and take a look at the box. Hey guys, so here it is in its box, the Noisy Cricket. As you can see, it's like a clamshell plastic box. Did get damaged rather easily. The devices are in the front. On the side you get Noisy Cricket, Wismic, Noisy Cricket, and you've got your scratch authenticity and Wismic's website. Open the box. Got the device, and that's it. There's nothing else in there, so there's not. So set this to the side. As you can see, there's not much to it. It is a mech mod after all, guys. So you've got your switch, and you've got your hybrid 510 capper. That's basically it for what's on the outside. So remove the switch, you just unscrew it as such. And you can either get a coin or pliers to unscrew that a bit. 2 seconds. Don't worry guys, this is safe at the minute because I don't have any batteries on there. So that's it guys. As you can see, the threads are pretty damn good, so they are. Haven't had any complaints. They actually need a bit of a clean there, I just noticed. And it says on the back of it there, positive. Let's see if I can get that focused in. So if you're not sure, that's where your positive battery goes. On the inside, you've got like a cradle there at the bottom, which makes your connection. So you put your negative battery in here, put your switch on top, push it down, it pushes that battery down, makes a connection with the cradle, which pushes the positive battery up, which makes a connection with your RDA. So pretty simple. Get 2 batteries here. Couple of rewrapped 25 hours. Get the switch. Find it's easier to put your 510 on with an RDA, so you just screw it onto the RDA and then screw it down. If you hear that battery rattle, take it out, you just keep screwing the switch down, and then that's it, pretty quiet. You don't want to screw it down too hard or it won't fire. So that was the Noisy Cricket, guys. There's not really much else to say. Now what I will say about it is, we'll actually come up close for this. The boys from the City Shop have said they will not sell this to anybody that just walks in and can't answer simple questions about battery safety, ohms law, and doing your builds and such, because you do need to know how to do like a series build, things like that there for this device, because it does pack such a punch and it's mechanical and bad things can happen if you don't know what you're doing. So for the Noisy Cricket guys, if you are going to go into the City Shop, if you're local here in Belfast or Lisburn or whatever, and you're wanting to buy this, be prepared to be asked questions, and if you can't answer them, they're not going to sell you it, which I think is a very good thing on a brick and mortar part. I mean, if you buy this offline, anybody could buy it, and that's how bad things happen. It is mechanical, guys. There's no safety features in this, so yeah, it's good of them to do that, and I think that's very well thought out of them to do that there. So we're moving on now to the Indestructible RDA. So we'll dive down, have a look at it, put a build on, we'll stick the two of them together, and we'll show you how both of them vape. So we'll right guys, so as you can see, I've already put one coil already in, just for ease, really. So we'll put the second building in on camera here, so you can see what way I do it. For starters, line that up a bit and cut it down to size for your negative, or your positive, sorry. Catch your negative under the head of the screw, screw it down, and put your screwdriver in and move that over. It is a fiddly RDA, guys, because of this gap. It's not like any other one where you can just put it through the hole and that's it. But I've noticed the positive post does tend to turn just a wee bit now and again, depending on the pressure you're putting, so it's easily fixed. And that's it in. Easy enough after a few goes, so I'll clip my leads, work it, and we'll vape and talk a wee bit more on it. Alright folks, so now it's the Indestructible, the RDA from Wismac and Jabo. I have to say, Jabo's been pulling out of the park here with these designs he's been doing. On the front, you've got the Wismac Indestructible designed in California. You've got your authenticity scratch there. Wismac's website, Indestructible, Wismac, Indestructible. On the inside, you've got the RDA. A wee flap up. And the obligatory bag of goodies. You get spare O-rings, spare star heads, 12 and 2 grub screws. You do not get a tool with this, which I thought was a bit odd. Most of the RDAs you get either the wee blue screwdriver or you get an Allen wrench. This here you get neither or. So if you're going to get this, you need your own tool, guys. I'll stick it on a mod. Put the top off. This is the build deck. Pretty different. As you can see, your 2 negative posts are star headed and your positive is grub screws, and it's sorted as one piece because there's a big gap and it's not separated, as you can see there, which makes building on it a wee bit trickier. You're meant to put your negatives as well in these wee cutouts here, where you can see like a wee cutout there, and same on the other side. I actually find it easier just catching your wire with your screw heads, and the well is deep enough and has wee kidney cutouts as well. And it's double O-ring there. Also the airflow, you've got dual airflow and single, but as this was designed for clouds, the single doesn't really work. And also there's a top airflow option. You can see there and there, so you just line your holes up, put your top cap back on, screw it down, and away you go. Alright guys, so that's it, all wicked, clipped and tidy. I'm going to drip on it today some Wick Liquor Carnival that I got from Titanic Vapor. Cheers Jamie for that. That's it, all juiced up, as you can see. Angry. Oh, this is how she goes. Clouds for days, bro. Clouds for days. So, as you can see, she performs. I'm very happy with it. As I say, I've had it for a few weeks now. And the two of them together, it was more or less designed, the Indestructible, for the noisy cricket. I mean, it was Jabo designed both. The airflow is really good. I like it. I have noticed, and I've actually just noticed it there now as well, sometimes the cotton does tend to cover one of the holes, so you have to just get your wee tweezers out and move it over. I'll fix that after. But with the top airflow as well fully open, you are getting a good vape. And it's just clouds, bro, clouds. So would I recommend it? Would I go out and buy one? Well, I have bought one. This Would I recommend it? Yes, I would, but only to people that know what they're doing. It is a dangerous wee mod if you don't. So bear that in mind. I'll post links down below for Siggy Shop, for the Noisy Cricket and the Indestructible, and also pop a wee link down for Titanic Vapor, to where you can buy your work liquor. So check that out. If you like what you see, please subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll catch you again, YouTube. Keep it up.